We've seen in one of the other videos that sometimes it's quite easy to select the data and insert it into a diagram. Sometimes, however, the data is at several places, or Excel interprets the data not in the correct way and mixes up legends and y-axis data and so on and so on. So what to do then? In this case, you'll have the opportunity to select all these data by hand and enter it manually. And for some kind of complex charts, I would recommend to start from scratch entering data manually. How you can do it? You start by entering an empty line chart. So what you can see, this is a line chart which does not include any data yet, but it's a line chart. And if I open a dialog box, I go here and select data. In Windows, I do it by right click and choosing the submenu, and in Mac I do it by selecting Control and then clicking. Then another window pops up, and again this window looks different in Windows and in Mac. This is a Mac version. So what I can do now is I enter the first data series. I select the name by choosing a certain field in here, and I select the data, and important, I have to put away these curly brackets and then enter the data for the first line. Yeah, and I say, okay, that's how I would like to have it. You see, it's the data by Michael, and everything is done fine. Of course, I would like to have more data, so I'll continue. Yeah, select a new series. Again, I first choose the name and then the series for this person. I continue with the third one. Okay, again, first the name and then the y-axis, the y values, and then finally our fourth person. Again, first the name and then the data. Okay, so now I have 4 line charts. It doesn't look so good if you have a look at this description on the x-axis, but this I can choose as well. Again, select data, and you can see horizontal axis labels, and these are the one I pick from row 2. So now you have basically the same thing as before. What's not that good is the description of the vertical axis. This, how to change, I will show in the next video when we talk more about axis. Once again, if you have problems to really identify the data or select the correct data for a diagram, for a chart, then it's most often the easiest way to start with an empty chart and then enter manually each series of data, including names and description for the axes.